I guess we can switch off.
Okay.
Alright, this is a recording of me and Joel doing something called The Dare. It is a horror story in which you participate. It's the first time either of us done it. I've researched the first one, but I haven't done it. I was too scared. This one involves a friend or two.
Do we want to do the first one first?
It's by yourself.
Uh.
I watched someone do it online.
Okay.
You get really freaked out, but
Gotcha,
what?
gotcha.
So you wanna read it? I'll start from there.
Start from the top?
Yeah.
Some of you will already know me from the magic. The rest of you, I guess this is the first time you've had the pleasure. For the first timers, let me explain something to you very briefly and get you up to speed with all of this and how it's going to work. I set challenges for people. Little dares for the brave, curious or foolish to try. If you play along all the way to the end, then you win. But if you just read the words like you're reading any old story, you fail, and you're wasting your time. This will only work if you do exactly as you're told. Any feelings of disappointment you get it if you read, but don't play will entirely attributable to you. I'll say it myself and save you the bother. This story will not be scary if you don't participate. It will not terrify you if you don't play along. It will not freak you out if you're not going to give it a shot. In fact, it will bore you. You may as well go and read the nutritional information on your cereal box instead, which I actually enjoy doing that in the morning.
True.
It's fun. Any judgment on the ability of this sword to petrify is invalid if you have not been brave enough to attempt the dare. Go ahead.
I've got experience in these things. Believe me, I've seen it all before. You've got your quick Kindle downloader of the magic, true, but it's on the computer, who feel aggrieved that they haven't been terrified, even though they didn't follow the very basic instructions. Whiny little bitches. And then there are you freeloaders who leaf through their 13 volume ones in a bookshop in the library, so eager to see what the fuss is about that they miss the ride. Just so everyone is singing from the same hymn sheet. You want this to work? Play along and try it. It doesn't matter that you're 16 or 66. The rules apply to everybody the same. This isn't for kids, it's for adults. So excuse yourself if you're participating in a challenge on some kind of self-indulged seniority complex. Then I'm telling you now, you're deluding yourself, buddy. Get involved. If you don't, you'll be gutted. That's not nice. We are going on a little trip, and this time, unlike the magic, you don't need to be alone for it to work. The more the merrier. Witnesses are good.
I'm not sure if I'm old enough to do this.
You're 20. We're both 20.
Physically, yes. Okay.
But the dare. So step 1, I need you to speak to a friend or two. Hey.
What's up?
And you can show them the story by bringing it to the point, or generally convey them like the following. I want to see if you're brave enough to try the dare. What did I say to you?
You're just like, you want to do something scary or something like that.
What are you doing? I discovered something to be the scariest thing on the internet. You get to have a friend to do it. That's what I did. Boom, next page.
And it got me here.
Meant to be freaky. I would like you to come with me to try it. It'll take us as long as it takes to get to the nearest graveyard. And then, I didn't know about that part.
We have to go to a grave? Yeah, right. Get out of town.
Arrange your time and date to meet.
Well, apparently it's happening.
Then you, as the instigator, must prepare the following: a small bag, a rucksack, into which you place a box of matches, a small mirror, a pen, a single sheet of blank paper, and this book. Once you have put everything in this bag, make your way to the graveyard and read only from this paragraph. And read only on from this paragraph once you arrive there. You can fill in the light just in case both of them. Well.
Apparently we have some stuff we're gonna do, and then we have to go to a graveyard.
Alright, so we just completed the dare. We had footage, but it involves going to a graveyard.
And it's kind of dark in the graveyard.
It's 10 o'clock at night now, so there's no video of that, but we did it. And it's kind of disappointed.
Bit unfulfilling.
It was spooky, but I feel like we did it wrong, maybe.
Yeah, we might have messed it up a little bit, so that might be why it wasn't as scary as it could have been.
It was pretty. I bet if you did it with just one friend and you kept with the focus, we brought extra people.
And they kind of ruined the focus.
They definitely ruined the focus.
Lot.
But
you know who you are.
If they watched it. But then we went and we did the first one. We cheated at it, but we did it. and it involves you being alone in a room, completely pitch black, and you're reading the story, and you're the story, and I don't want to ruin the thing to it, but we did it together, which is against the rules.
Well, he did it by himself the first time, but he couldn't even go all the way through with it because he's a little girl.
I read ahead. I cheated because I was curious about it. I didn't believe it. And
Then I just did it like 2 minutes ago, and he was in the room with me. And I was still genuinely like, kind of frightened.
since I knew what was going on, I kind of read him the story as the narrator.
It was exciting.
And he didn't want to complete it.
I didn't. It would have been terrible, but I did, and I'm glad that I did. But it was still frightening. So I would suggest these. They're cool. They're fun. Do them right.
If you don't do it right, you won't get it. Even the first one is definitely scarier, especially alone, and it's even the effect afterwards because you the entire time, even during the second one, I was seeing things.
It's true.
You might be seeing things now.
I could be. This could not be happening right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
We could still be in. We could still be there right now. That's all I know.
We're not though.
That's what you think.
But overall, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 in scariness. If you have never heard of these, it's called The Magic and the Dare. It's called the 13 Horror Stories. It's go to 13horror.com if you want to look at it. The website's not very. It's kind of cheesy, but it'll get you where you need to go. You gotta buy it, but all good things cost money.
It's worth the purchase. I would say it was worth it. It was
$8.
exciting. You have a night of stuff to do. So
Yeah, it comes with like 33 more stories that were banned in other countries for being scary. They're just kind of spooky, make you think, twist endings.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna read them now for funsies.
It's gonna be good.
Bye.